Good Sunday evening, South Carolina Weather Watch. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Sunday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go and talk about the weather for your Sunday evening going into your future. Now, looking at the radar right now, nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina. But if we scroll up here to the MRMS, you can see that there is not really much. We do have some rain going on inside of, seems to be Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, eastern Arkansas, even inside of northeastern Louisiana and Alabama, as well as maybe some snow going on up here in Montana, as well as Minnesota, the UP of Michigan, even some scattered precipitation out there in the west as well. If you go on and go over to our current cloud cover right now seems to be showing just some moderate to heavy cloud cover going on that's about to enter South Carolina. And as you continue on going through, I mean, there are some clear spots in some areas, but it's not much. And if you go to here to our cloud cover total percentage, as you push this forward, you can see that cloud cover obviously will push in, and we will see some pretty much overcast skies going all the way through until, I mean, this is 48 hours out from now. This is Tuesday right here. This is Tuesday at 9 o'clock p.m. right here. You can see all of this cloud cover activity going all the way into Tuesday evening. So that's what we're watching for in terms of cloud cover. Current temperatures right now 52 in Columbia, 52 in Charleston, as well as 44 in Orangeburg, 44 in Kingstree, and 52 in Myrtle Beach. So a lot of 52s. 50 in Savannah and Beaufort, as well as 52 in Anderson, 50 in Greenville, 52 in Greenwood, and 44 inside of Rock Hill. Probably one of the coolest areas. Maybe Bishopville or Sumter, as well. 50 in Augusta as well. And then low temperatures as well. Low temperatures tonight will be around 45 inside of Columbia, maybe even 46 in Spartanburg, 45 in Rock Hill, and 44 in Girard, 45 in Dillon and Florence, as well as 49 in Myrtle Beach, 45 in Georgetown, 50 in Charleston, 51 in Hilton Head Island, as well as 46 in Aiken, 46 in Anderson and Greenville and Spartanburg, as well as 45 in Greenwood, Lawrence as well. Here's your forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. Around a good 100th of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible inside of Aiken, Barnwell, Orangeburg, Sumter, Florence, and Dillon, as well as maybe even a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible in Lawrence, Greenwood, Newbury, Winsboro, and even Sherrod, maybe even a quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible inside Anderson, Greenville, Spartanburg, and Rock Hill as well. Maybe even an isolated inch possible up there on the South Carolina, North Carolina / Georgia border, kind of like where all three of them connect at. In terms of severe weather, we do have a risk for some thunderstorms as we go into tomorrow. Really for just like the Midlands of South Carolina, and portion of the upstate potentially, and maybe even the western low country up there towards like I'd say like Jasper County. And going into day 3, everyone inside the entire state of South Carolina has a chance for some severe weather, or not even severe weather, but just thunderstorms in general as well. So we will be watching for that. Excessive rainfall. We do have a slight risk for some excessive rainfall for portions of like Greenville, down towards Anderson, Greenwood, Augusta do have a marginal risk there. Columbia, Florence, and the western low country of South Carolina as well. And then that's pretty much it. So that is day 3, which is Tuesday. So Tuesday, watch out for some scattered flash flooding, maybe even some minor flooding as well. And then if you go on and continue through, that's about it. So we're going to go on and talk about our future for the next 48 or so hours as you move down here to the HRRR. You see this is 8 o'clock as we start off. Go on and push this forward. There goes that rain that we're watching for. This is like not even like 5 hours from now. 5 hours from now, this is what the radar could potentially look like as that rain continues to push into places like Greenville, Anderson, Seneca, South Carolina as well, maybe even Augusta, Columbia, and then it starts to get a bit more widespread as you get to around 5 o'clock in the morning, especially inside the northern portions of South Carolina. And then this is 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Things calm down just a little tiny bit, but then they continue to get less and less calm. Even as you get into your afternoon hours, going into the evening as well, until you get to around 7 o'clock p.m., where some more rain could potentially push through. This is 10 o'clock p.m. tomorrow night right here, and then again, this is going into your Tuesday morning. It looks fine, but I think that rainfall will start showing up a bit later into the day. So off and on rain going on pretty much from now until Tuesday. Tuesday morning around like 7 o'clock in the morning, but it matters where you are inside of the state. So now let's go on and talk about our future, and then we'll talk about the week forecast. So if we go on over here to the GFS and we go over here to the southeast, talk about our rain, and you can see right about here, times in the top right corner of your screen, and then there goes some little system. I don't know what this technically is. I mean, just some little system, low pressure that's going to try and pass by. I think I went a bit too far though. Yeah, I did. That was on like December the 18th. This is December the 11th right here, as those thunderstorms pass us with that excessive rainfall risk as well. A cold front will be on the backside, meaning cold air again. And then as you go into around the 15th of December, there goes that shower activity right there. And then there goes the little system that we were just talking about this December the 17th through the 18th. Maybe trying to watch for some thunderstorm activity there. I'm not really seeing anything in terms of severe weather, though, just because I don't see any cold air behind it. And then everything else. And this may try to turn into something as well. This is going like onto Christmas Eve, going into Christmas Day. No, it just seems to be like Christmas Eve. So we'll see what happens there. That's way too far out to talk about, though. Talking about the week, though. Talking about temperatures for this week. This week, temperatures will be above average. And rainfall will also be above average this week. So both rainfall and temperatures will be above average this week as we move through the week. Now, again, cold front may try to pass through later, kind of like towards like mid-week, somewhere around there, like Wednesday. But as we continue going through at least the early part of the week, it will be warmer. And that's really what sets it to be a warmer than average week. So I did show you the radar, and I did show you this. And we can check out the anomalies as well. If you go all the way back over here, and you can see pretty much again that warm air that I was just talking about going into December the 15th, going all the way through the 16th. Then some cold air may try to go through around like the 18th, but it might not quite make it going into the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, 22nd. Some cold air, but seems to be just warm air staying over us for most of I'd say for most of the week as well. And it can get cold, like I said, this is December the 12th right here. And you can see how cool it's getting as you go all the way from the 11th all the way down to the 12th as well. But that's pretty much it. Let's go and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. So Ms. Tolliver says, happy Sunday, nice day at my house, a little warmer. Hope you had a good day. I did. Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. Hope all is well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and may God continue to bless you through this week. Love you, your cousin Cheryl. Thank you so much for that message. Cheryl says, hi, Joseph, and then would you repeat the weather for the 14th, please? That is not a problem. For the 14th, go all the way through the 14th. And I'm just looking just directly at the PD region. It probably will try to be dry, but again, that's around 140 hours out or so. We can check out another one. This is another one, says it's probably going to be dry for pretty much most of South Carolina as you go through the 14th as well. But this is going all the way to the 14th into the afternoon hours. If you go to the evening hours, still don't really see anything much. So I think in terms of like rain, I think that you will be fine. And then temperature wise as well, seems to be like high temperatures going to around like 65-ish, and then low temperatures only going to around 53. So a mild day, not really rain, not really much rain expected. And that seems to be about it. So let's go and talk about San Antonio and Raleigh, and then if we don't have anything else, I guess we'll talk about um, we'll talk about the what's going on throughout the entire U.S., and then we'll be done after that. No rain expected, pretty much for San Antonio as you move through the next 39 or so hours. You can refresh it, see what else we got. Seems like same thing. Not really much. No rain really expected. We're going to move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, as I do believe some rain is possible, and there is. Rain is possible as you go into tomorrow morning around like 6, 7 o'clock, and then it starts to turn a bit more isolated, but a couple more showers cannot be ruled out after that. And then as you go into around 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday as well, still some showers after that. Going all the way to temperatures as well, not seeming to be like anything specifically that's out of place or anything like that. Everything seems to be about normal in terms of this time of year. Low temperatures tonight are around 46, 47. High temperatures tomorrow only around like 56. Low temperatures tomorrow night actually only not really going down at all, staying around like 53. And then high temperatures probably getting to around like 65, 66-ish. Moving down here to San Antonio, Texas as well. As we move my way down here, we do have low temperatures tonight at around like 50, high temperatures tomorrow at around 78. Low temperatures tomorrow night as a cold front seems to be passing by at around 48, and then high temperatures, yep, only getting to around 55, I'd say, if I was to guess. And that seems to be about it. So talking about any sort of severe weather for either location, I do not believe that there is any threat except for Raleigh, where there is a marginal risk for some excessive rainfall. On Wednesday, and maybe a thunderstorm also might try to pass by as well, especially as you go into even Tuesday as well. But you can see there goes Wednesday right there. And then in terms of severe weather, nothing for tonight, nothing for tomorrow, but again, that Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, some thunderstorms are possible. And that seems to be about it. So we're going to go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire U.S. You can see that there is heavy rainfall along the central Gulf Coast. Also some fire weather conditions going on inside of Southern California. Some fog going on inside of Oklahoma. And also some flooding may try to go on in southeastern Louisiana toward like New Orleans, southern Mississippi as well. Some snow and some blizzard-like conditions possible in Montana. And then a winter storm possible up there in Minnesota. And that seems to be everything else seems to be about quiet. So I think that that's going to about wrap this up. Let me check the chat one more time. I don't see anything else. So we're going to go on and wrap it up. If you have not hit the like button or subscribe button yet, make sure that you do that. We're at 309 subscribers, trying to get to 400. So let's try and get there. So I will be back tomorrow morning with your Monday forecast update, and everyone have a fantastic rest of your Sunday.
Hey!